सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 82, Shloka 13. स्वयमेवानुभूतित्वात् विद्यते नानुभाव्यता. ज्ञातृज्ञानान्तराभावात् अज्ञेयो न त्वसत्तया. In this third chapter, Panchakosha Viveka, Vidyaranya establishing this Atma Chaitanyam is Panchakosha Vilakshanam, based on Taittiriyopanishad Brahmananda Valli. Atma Chaitanyam is different from the five koshas. That is the first feature of Atma. Then the second feature he has given is Atma is Guha Nihitam, Guha Nihitatvam. Even though Atma is separate from five koshas, but this Atma is very much available in one's own heart. Guha Nihitatvam, abiding in one's own Atman, one's own Antahkaranam. We can call it as immanent and different. It is very much immanent, means within the heart, within the Antahkaranam, but at the same time it is not part of that Panchakosha. Immanent, but at the same time it is different. This is the second definition of Atma. Now from 13th sloka onwards up to 27th sloka, the third definition is Atmatvam. Atmatvam means it is of the nature of the self, one's own self. That is the fact. The fact he is revealing, very important. That means Atmatva means Brahman happens to be myself. That yes, you have to write in capital letters. That Brahma Chaitanyam, which is abiding in my own heart, is non-separate from me. I am alone that Brahman. It is non-separate from me. Brahman happens to be myself. Then how to know that Brahman? Gnatru Gnanantaram Abhavat. There is no consciousness, second consciousness, to know this consciousness. Suppose you ask a question, how to know this consciousness which is myself? I want to know myself. Fortunately or unfortunately, Shastra says you cannot know yourself. Jnanantaram means the other knower. Jnanantara means the other knower. Gnatru of that first Sachi Chaitanyam. Gnatru means which can objectify the first Sakshi Chaitanyam. Jnana means the second Sakshi Chaitanyam. Jnana Antaram, the knower, which is the second one, to know the first Brahma Chaitanyam. So to know that first consciousness, there is no second consciousness. There is no second consciousness to know this first consciousness. Suppose you ask a question, how to know this consciousness? Brahman happens to be myself. Myself is called consciousness. How to know my consciousness? You have to know with the second consciousness. Suppose you want to know the first consciousness, you require what? Second consciousness. So there is no second consciousness to know the first consciousness. If you say that there is second consciousness to know the first consciousness, who knows the second consciousness? How to know the second consciousness? Then you require third consciousness. Then how to know the third consciousness? You require fourth consciousness. So infinite regression comes, anavastha dosha comes. Therefore Vidyaranya says, Jnanantara abhava. There is no second consciousness to know the first consciousness. Therefore never try to know that consciousness which is Brahman. That Brahman happens to be yourself. You yourself can never be objectified. You can never be objectified. Agneyaha. It can never be knowable. Gneyaha means knowable. Second line, the middle. Agneyaha means it can never be knowable. It can never be experienceable. It can never be perceptible. So, experienceability, objectifiability or knowability is not possible when it comes to myself. Myself happens to be the Brahman. I need not know. It cannot be objectified. It is ever the subject, never the object. Therefore, can you say it is not there? Whenever we experience something, either today or tomorrow or sometime in future, we can say that object is exist. You can never see in that. You can never see any place at any time. How can you accept that entity is existent? Can you say it is non-existent? Let me say it is non-existent. Because I cannot experience it. I cannot know it. I cannot perceive it. So therefore, why I have to say that is existent? I want to say it is not there. You cannot say that also. Astityevopaladhavyaha tattvabhavena cha. Tattvabhavena means you have to understand the truth as yourself. You need not look forward as an experience. It is ever the experiencer. Experiencer need not be experienced. Need not be experienced, cannot be experienced. Then how to accept that? Every experience is the proof for the existence of the experiencer. Every proof, every experience is the proof for the existence of the experiencer. So, experiencer need not be separately experienced. Therefore he says, Swayameva. The second line, last word he says, Asat taya na. You should not say it is non-existent. Asat means non-existent. Taya means of that consciousness. You should not say it is non-existent because you cannot experience, therefore it is non-existent, you should not say. Na. Then what? Swayameva anubhutitvat. Swayameva means by itself. By itself it is consciousness. Cannot be objectified. Consciousness need not be objectified. Consciousness is experience. None of us lacking the experience of consciousness. None of us lacking the experience of consciousness because Swayameva anubhutitvat. By itself, Swayameva means by itself. Consciousness is ever experienced because it is evident as I. Swayameva anubhuti means it is evident as I, the consciousness. Anubhuti means consciousness. Balyadishvapi jagradadishu tatha. And from childhood onwards, I am evident to myself. I, the consciousness. I, the Brahma Chaitanyam, Anubhuti, Swayameva, by itself, ever experienced as what? Aham. Aham, 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 iti. I. Which I? Not E by E. Nan. And irukku illaya? Whatever position you sit, wherever you sit, either male or female or Tamilian or Indian or American or Brahmin or any caste, creed, color, at any time, at any place, you are what? Nam. I am. There is no change in that. That means what? This, I am a Brahmin, I am a Tamilian, I am a Indian, I am a so and so. That's our inclusion of body-mind complex. If I include body-mind complex, I am Vishishta Chaitanyam. I am Jivatma. If I exclude the body-mind complex intellectually and I claim I am consciousness, then I am Paramatma. Upahita Chaitanyam. Upahita Chaitanyam. As I, the consciousness, pure consciousness, existent principle, excluding body, mind, matter, I am Upahita Chaitanyam, I am Paramatma. The moment I include the body, mind, complex matter in me, with me, what will happen? I am the Paramatma depromoted to Jivatma Vishishta Chaitanyam. Vishishta means what? Enclosed. Avachinnam. Vishishta Chaitanyam. So most of the time we are in Vishishta Chaitanyam. Shastra says, we remember as Upahita Chaitanyam, perform as Vishishta Chaitanyam, doesn't matter. But don't claim that Vishishta Chaitanyam you are. When you are sitting in the class, everyone is fine. Once we wear chappal, Purnamadaha over, Shanti. Vishishta Chaitanyam. Like that, example, we give, and the elephant, they take for bath. Nalla kulipattu panni, and the elephant. And the person, he brings out then what it does? It puts the whole mud on itself. What is the use? Like that, we are also in Panchadashi class, bath. Removes Sthula Sharira Abhimana, Sukshma Sharira Abhimana, Karana Sharira Abhimana. You are not that cleaning, cleaning. Purnamadha Chunna Udane. Again, we superimpose Sukshma Shariram, Sthula Shariram, Karana Shariram, which is not my real nature. The role I am playing, mother role, father role, daughter role, any role for that matter, it is not my real nature. It is a temporary, for interaction purpose, I put that Vesham. If I remember that this is Vesham, I am Veshi. That is called Upahita Chaitanya. This is called Moksha. This is called Atma Jnanam. What is Atma Jnanam? Moksha. Remembering I am Upahita Chaitanyam, Paramatma, excluded body-mind complex. They are not my intrinsic nature. Remembering this fact under all circumstances is called moksha. There is no other moksha, understand. For God's sake, there is no other moksha. Remembering myself as Upahita Chaitanyam, Paramatma, excluded body mind, Bhagatyaga Lakshanaya. As I am interacting as Visishta Chaitanyam, that is not the problems of body-mind relations not really belong to me. They are bound to be there. They are bound to be there. Therefore, let them be as they are. They are not going to disturb me. Swayameva anubhutitvat. Therefore, none of us are lacking Atma Anubhava. Then what we are lacking? Atma Jnanam. We require Atma Jnanam, not Atma Anubhava. Yasyaiva spuranam sadatmakamasat kalparthakam bhasate. Aham iti sarvada spuranam, I am conscious of. Therefore, we require Atma Jnanam, not Atma Anubhava. If I am not having Atma Anubhava, only I require Atma Anubhava. I am lacking Atma Jnanam. What Atma Jnanam I am lacking? I am Atma. That Jnanam I am lacking. That is why I am searching for Anubhava. Once you get Atma Jnanam, I am Atma, I was Atma, I am Atma, I ever will be Atma. There is no need of Atma Anubhava. Swayameva Anubhutitvat. Vidyate na Anubhava na Anubhavyata. Since I am Atman all the time, I am not that entity to be experienced. Anubhavyata, objectifiability, experienceability, knowability. Anubhavyata means objectifiability or knowability or experienceability of my own Atma Swarupam na vidyate. Not there, not necessary. That is why I never doubt my presence. I can doubt anyone's body has come or not. I never doubt my own presence. Therefore, Anubhavyata na vidyate. Objectifiability does not exist. Next shloka. Up to here we saw in the last class. Therefore, Atmanaha Swayameva Anubhutitvat Atmanaha Anubhavyata na vidyate. Atmanaha you have to supply in the first line. Swayameva Anubhutitvat, since it is Swayameva, self-evident, Anubhutitvat Atmanaha Anubhavyata, experienceability, objectifiability doesn't exist. Doesn't require also. Second line also, you have to say Gnatra Gnanantara Abhavat Atma Agneyaha na bhavati. Agneyaha bhavati na. Gnatra Gnanantara Abhavat Atma you have to supply. Gnatra Gnanantara Abhavat Atma Agneyaha bhavati. Full stop. Then Taya Asat Agneyaha na. Taya Asat Agneyaha na bhavati. Asat Agneyaha na. Taya Asat na bhavati pottukalam. Agneyaha na Asat na bhavati. Gneyaha na bhavati. Asat na bhavati. It will never become non-existent. It is existent. Bhavati to be supplied. Taya means Agneyaha. Agneyaha Atma, which can never be known. Agneyaha Atma Asat na bhavati. That is fine. We can write like that. Agneyaha, already previously he said. So that Agneyaha Atma, that which is unknowable. It is not knowable, it is unknowable. That unknowable Atma doesn't have non-existence and artham. Agneyaha Atma Asat na bhavati. Okay, now next he gives an example now. 14th shloka. Madhuryadisvabhavanam Anyatra svagunarpinam Swasminstadarpanapeksha No na chastyanyadharpakam. Now the very important portion that what we are seeing, before going to see the example, let us understand the epistemology. Epistemology means the process of knowledge. Epistemology is that in which what is the process of knowledge? Once you get a knowledge, exactly what is the process taking place? I know this flower. When you say, what happens exactly? This is analyzed in our Shastra elaborately. This is called Pramana Shastram. Epistemology means Pramana Shastram. Threadbare analysis they have done. Now let us see. The flower is here. Flower is Jadam, inert. Flower is inert. This inert flower, how we get the knowledge of the flower? Flower by itself cannot reveal I am flower because it is inert. Point number 1. This Jadavastu you want to get your thought, vritti, to pervade the flower, the vritti. Vritti is a medium, thought, flower thought. To get flower knowledge, flower thought must come. Okay? To get flower knowledge, flower vritti, pushpa vritti must come. Vritti is also jadam. Vritti means the thought is also jadam. Where thought arises? Thought arises in antahkaranam. Thought arises in our mind or antahkaranam. Unfortunately, antahkaranam also happens to be jadam. So, antahkaranam is jadam. That manas. And the manasila vara vritti, thought is also jadam. And the pushpa also jadam. So, jada vritti cannot know the jada pushpam. Jada vritti cannot know the jada pushpam. Because vritti happens to be jadam. Why vritti is jadam? Because it is born in antakaranam, which is jadam. Manasu, antakaranam is jadam. Adila vara vritti jadam. And the vritti thought, jada vritti cannot pervade the jada pushpam and giving flower knowledge. Mudiyadu. So, ennada pannanum ippona. ஒரு பொருளுடைய ஞானம் வரணும்னா இந்த ஜட அந்தக்கரணம், ஜட விருத்தி, ஜட புஷ்பம் can never give pushpa jnanam. But who gives pushpa jnanam? See the mechanism here. Pushpa jnanam ke process enna antakaranam in which the thought arise, that is vritti is called medium. And the vritti is associated with Chidabhasa, Chaitanyam, RC, borrowed consciousness, Pratibimba Chaitanyam. Once the Antakaranam borrows the Chaitanyam, Pratibimba Chaitanyam it is, reflected consciousness. Once the Antakaranam borrows the Chaitanyam, their reflected consciousness is available in the Antakaranam. Then vritti, the vritti also associated with RC. Vritti is also associated with RC. Why? The vritti which is in Antakaranam, there is RC. So now Antakaranam has got RC, reflected Chaitanyam, reflected consciousness. Then vritti also got reflected consciousness. Then what happens? When you look at the flower, the vritti goes, occupies the jada pushpam. Along that vritti, RC also goes and occupies the flower. Jada pushpam. Okay? Vritti, thought. Vritti is equal to thought. Vritti along with vritti called RM. RM plus RC both go and envelopes the flower. Which object you want to get knowledge, that it envelopes. Now this jada pushpam become what? Because of that RC pervasion and the jadatvam gone, and it becomes evident. Pushpam is evident. Then when I show pushpam like this, what do you say? There is a flower. You got what knowledge? Flower knowledge. How you got the flower knowledge? You got the flower thought. How you got the flower thought? Flower thought, because thought pervaded the flower. How the jada vritti can pervade along with RC, it is pervaded. Once RC along with the vritti goes, you get pushpa jnanam. Pushpa Jnanam. Now I keep like this. Can you get the Pushpa Jnanam? Why? Vritti cannot see the flower. Since Vritti cannot see the flower, RC also is not there to see the flower. Therefore what? Pushpa Ajnanam. Pushpa Ajnanam. So Pushpa Jnanam Varanamanna enna irukanu parunga. Pushpa Jnanam matram illa, Putra Jnanam also. Putra Jnanam, Putri Jnanam, Griha Jnanam, Pustaka Jnanam, any Jnanam for that matter. Chaitanyam, Pratibimba Chaitanyam. This is called process of knowledge. Morning to till night, until sleep. Sambar Jnanam, Rasam Jnanam, Poriyal Jnanam, Kuttu Jnanam, Sweet Jnanam, Illa Jnanam. Every Jnanam, this is the process. Understand the mechanism. That flower knowledge based depending upon vritti, vritti is depending upon RC, RC is depending upon OC. RC is reflected consciousness. Just as your reflected face in the mirror depending upon what? Original face. Similarly, reflected consciousness depending upon original consciousness. Original consciousness depending upon? Original face depending upon what? It need not depend. It is original. So all your jnanams are depending upon Pratibimba Chaitanya. To have Pratibimba Chaitanyam reflected consciousness, what it proves? Your every jnanam proves what? Every jnana proves what finally? Original consciousness. Your every reflected face proves what? 100 kannadi irukku, 100 reflected faces are irukku. And the reflected faces you all paakumbodhu 100 reflected faces proves what? Original face. This is the minimum jnanam. Okay. 100 reflected faces proves original face. Are you seeing the original face? You are not seeing. But 100 reflected faces proves one original face. Are you seeing that face? No. Then how do you know original face is there? 100 faces are the proof for the existence of original face. Adhe madri, every object and its knowledge pervaded by vritti, medium, along with reflected consciousness, you are getting knowledge of every object in the world, every moment, every second, every minute, proves what? Original consciousness. Original consciousness need not be proved. Every experience, every jnanam proves original consciousness. Who is that original consciousness? I am. This is the process. This is called epistemology. I hope I have communicated. You have understood. Yes? Now look into the example. He gives the example. I have given Dashtanta. He is giving Drishtanta. Madhuradi Swabhavanam Anyatra Swaguna Arpanam. Sugar. Sugar dabba irukilla nama veetla. Sugar dabba. You know which sugar is there? That sugar, what you do? Put in milk. Madhuradi swabhavanam. That sugar which has got the madhura swabhavam, sweetness as its nature. Madhuras Adi Padat, tamarind, sour, salt, all 6 Shadruchis. All of them have their own taste. Adi Padat. Adi Padat, puli vachukongale. Puli, uppu. So, inge sweet mainly. Sweet, that sugar. Swabhavanam means Madhuradi Swabhavana means that which has got sweetness as its own nature. Swabhava means what? Its own nature. Once you put the sweet in the milk, milk gets what? Sweetness. The sweetness of the milk is not belong to the milk. What the sugar does, it transfers its sweetness to the milk. Milk borrows the sweetness from the sugar. That is why he says, Anyatra Swaguna Arpakanam. The sweetness, sugar enna pandrathu? It is lending its sweetness to Anyatra. What is Anyatra? Here, milk, payasam, whatever you are mixing in sugar. Anyatra arpakana. What they are lending? Swagunam. What is swagunam? Sweetness. Sweetness of whom? Sugar. Sugar, its own nature is sweetness. When you associate with that milk, which doesn't have sweetness of its own, this is arpanam and it gives its sweetness to the milk. Swamini, puriyadhu Swamini, ivvadu endukku sollana? Puli potta sambarla pulippa irukum, uppu potta uppa irukum. So arpakanam. Okay? Adu puriyadhu. Next, swasmin tadarpanapeksha na unar. Swasmin tadarpanapeksha. To sugar, you want to give sweetness. Swasmin, in sugar, I want to give sweetness to sugar. Anya apeksha na. So sugar ku koncham sweetness kudukanamo, puliki koncham pulipu kudukanamo, uppu ku koncham uppu kudukanamo. Andha mari thevaya? வித்யாரண்யருக்கு தெரியுமோ என்னமோ தெரியல, பஞ்சதசி கிளாஸ் 11 மணிக்கு எடுப்பான், எல்லா ஹவுஸ் ஒய்ஃப்ஸ் தான் வருவான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி உப்பு சுகர் எக்ஸாம்பிள் எல்லாம் கொடுக்குறாரு அவர். ஓகே, ஸ்வஸ்மின் ததர்ப்பண அபேக்ஷா. ததர்ப்பண மீன்ஸ் மதுர அர்ப்பணம். Swasmin, in madhura padartheshu, madhura arpanam na apeksha asti. Not necessary. Why? It is already sweet. It was sweet. It is sweet. It is ever sweet. What about milk? Before mixing the sugar, it was not sweet. After mixing, it is sweet. What about later? Konja water podna, you put in that milk which you have mixed sugar. You pour water, sweetness goes. That's why ayaram, gayaram sweetness that is. Whereas in sugar, the sweetness was there all the time. Now also is there. In Krita Yuga, sugar is sweet or salty. Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, in future Yugas also, ever the sweet. Swasmin tad apeksha means tadarpana apeksha. Tadarpana means lending. Something has to come and lend the sweetness to the sugar is not necessary. Nache anyat arpakam asti. There is no second sweet entity to give sweetness to sugar. There is no, first what he said, second line lo, there is no necessity of adding sweetness to the sugar. Second line lo, first statement, there is no necessity of adding sweetness to the sugar. Why? It is already sweet. Then second half of the second line he says, really speaking, There is no second sweet sugar to add sweetness to the sugar. சுகர் விட ஸ்வீட் வேறு என்ன இருக்குது? டு ஆட் சுகருக்கு. சுகரில் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்வீட் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணணுமுன்னா ஏதாவது ஆட் பண்ணணுமா? ஏற்கனவே அது ஜாஸ்தி சுகர். தட்ஸ் வே சம் பீப்புள் அவுட் சைட் சுகர் இருந்தால் நல்லா இருக்காது, நம்ம வச்சுக்கலாம் చెప్పి இதை கீப் வித் வெளியில் டப்பாலாம் இருந்தால் என்ன பிரயோஜனம், நம்மவே வச்சுக்கலாம் எப்பவுமே சுகர்னு చెప్పి தே பிகம் டயபெட்டிக் பேஷண்ட்ஸ். அது மாதிரி சுகர். தேர்ஃபோர் லைக் தட். எதுக்கு சுகர் ப்ராப்ளம் மார்னிங் வந்து சுகர் எக்ஸாம்பிள்னா அது மாதிரி ஆத்ம சைத்தன்யம் லென்ஸ் చైతన్యం టు ఆల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్. ఆత్మ చైతన్యం lends consciousness to all objects in the form of pratibimba chaitanya. So, to get the knowledge of every object, you require reflected consciousness. To get the knowledge of consciousness, you require consciousness, another reflected consciousness. Pushpa jnanam venumanna pratibimba chaitanyam venum. Klippa jnanam venumanna pratibimba chaitanyam venum. Putra jnanam venumanna pratibimba chaitanyam venum. So, for every knowledge you require reflected consciousness. To get the knowledge of consciousness, you require what reflected consciousness? To get consciousness knowledge, do you require pratibimba chaitanyam? புரியல. இன்னொரு வாட்டி சொல்கிறேன், புரியும். To require, to get pushpa knowledge, flower knowledge, you require what? Vritti, reflected consciousness. You get pushpa jnanam, flower knowledge, clip knowledge, every knowledge. Okay? To get sweet in all other objects, you add sugar. To get sweetness in sugar, what you add? You need not add. Like that, to get knowledge of every object, you add what? Reflected consciousness. Adding means what? Associated with reflected consciousness. That is why it is called pushpa jnanam. That jnanam part belongs to whom? Consciousness, chaitanyam, chit. Where is this jnanam word comes? Satyam jnanam anantam brahma. That jnanam. This is pratibimba jnanam. Because of bimba jnanam lends pratibimba chaitanyam to vritti. The vritti pervades the flower and you get flower jnanam. Clear? So to get jnanam of consciousness, knowledge of consciousness, you require a pratibimba chaitanyam. Tell me. To get the knowledge of original consciousness, do you require RC, reflected consciousness? Not at all. Why? Because it is consciousness by itself. It need not borrow. Apeksha, anya apeksha nasti. Anya chaitanya apeksha nasti. For what? Bimba chaitanyam. Not only that, there is no other bimba chaitanyam to give consciousness to bimba chaitanyam. Therefore, consciousness doesn't require any pratibimba chaitanyam. Phala vyapti doesn't require. Phala vyapti doesn't require. Vritti vyapti ki enna venum? Pratibimba chaitanyam venum. Pratibimba chaitanyam is required for vritti vyapti. Where vritti vyapti means vritti pervades the flower. So vritti vyapti, there is pratibimba chaitanyam also pervading. Then by this knowledge, what you have to understand? You have to go back. I got pushpa jnanam. Pushpa jnanam is because of vritti. Vritti is jadam by itself. Vritti can get the pushpa jnanam, vritti vyapti pushpa jnanam. How is it possible? Because of RC, pratibimba chaitanyam. All this process proves what? Whose existence? Bimba Chaitanya. Therefore, when you are conscious of flower, what is evident? When you are conscious of flower, what is evident? OC is evident. OC kadikkarade. People sit in meditation hours together and do meditation. Samadhi abhyasama. Thoughts ella nidutittu. They stop and thoughts and do. And I want to get a mysterious experience. Mystic experience. Edukappa mystic experience? Every experience makes evident what? My original nature. Therefore, samadhi, transcendental meditation, adella thevaye illa. Now, here itself you are what? Consciousness, pure Brahman. Not understanding this fact, and we take it as granted. ஏதோ சும்மா மயிலாப்பூர் கிளப்ல ஒரு சுவாமி யார் அம்மா சொல்றா கிளாஸ் பஞ்சதசி அண்ணா. People take it like that. You understand this knowledge is how important this is. Once you miss this knowledge, your life will be wasted. And thinking moksha means something else, liberation is something else, and trying all unnecessary methods, wasting their own janmas and janmas. Simple way of claiming aham brahma asmi. Understand Shastra. You need not do anything. Understand sugar as sugar. You need not add sugar. Understand your consciousness. Don't search for consciousness. If you search for consciousness, கீழ் பார்க்க ரெடியாக இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். பெட்டு காலியாக இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுவான். சாஸ்திரா சேஸ் லைக் தட். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். இவருக்கு ஈரா சொன்னாலும் கூட புரியாமலே என்ன அது என்ன எப்படிப்பட்ட மண்டை அது. என்ன பீப்புள் தி கிளாஸ் ஓவர். பஷ்யன்னபி ந பஷ்யதி. We are all just dragged towards what? Visishta Chaitanyam. Jnani also use Visishta Chaitanyam by understanding. Therefore, it is not a magic. I am not doing any magic here. I am making you to understand you are Brahman. In spite of the body-mind complex. It is my glory. Body-mind complex is a glory. I use it. I utilize it. Therefore, there is no samsara at all. There is no janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi. All these are belong to the matter body. All bodies are floating in me, the consciousness. All bodies are floating. Lehar dunde pani ko. கப்படா டூண்டே சூத்துக்கோ. டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் தேவையா? நிறைய வாட்டி சொன்னேன். லெஹர் டூண்டே பானிக்கோ. வேவ் இஸ் சர்ச்சிங் ஃபார் வாட்டர். கப்படா டூண்டே சூத்துக்கோ. கிளாத் இஸ் சர்ச்சிங் ஃபார் ஃபைபர். ஜீவ டூண்டே பிரம்மகோ. ஜீவாஸ் ஆர் சர்ச்சிங் ஃபார் பிரம்மன். Wave need not search for water. Wave has to recognize it is water. Cloth need not search for fiber. Cloth has to recognize I am fiber. Jiva need not search for Brahman. Jiva has to recognize I am Brahman. If they search for these three, what we say? Tino kut ka kut. Both three of them are in Brahma, delusion. You want to be in delusion? Therefore, don't search for Brahman. Why? Why don't search for Brahman? I am Brahman. Why I have to search for Brahman? If you search for Brahman, you are in Brahma. Next shloka, 15. Arpakantararahitye apyastyesham tasvabhavata मा भूतथानुभाव्यत्वम् बोधात्मा तु न हीयते. Further he continues, arpakantara rahitye. Arpayati iti arpakaha. Since there is no lender, donor, the lender of sweetness to sugar, the lender of sweetness to sugar, there is no sugar to lend the sweetness to the sugar. And sugar only gives the sweetness. It has sweetness. No need of other sweet entity to lend sweetness to the sugar. Arpakantara rahitye. Abhi, even then, asti esham tat svabhavata. Even though there is no necessity of other sweet entity to lend the sweetness to the sugar, even though there is no second sugar to give the sweetness to the sugar, asti esham svabhavata. The sugar has got its own svabhavata as sweetness. There is no second sweet entity to give the sweetness to the sugar. Therefore, sugar becomes sweetless. Since there is no second sugar to give the sweetness to the sugar, therefore sugar is not sweet. அப்படி சொல்ல முடியுமா? Ityapi esham tat svabhavata. Esham means for sugar. Tat svabhavata, there is sweetness. Tat svabhavata means there is sweetness. Swabhavata means sweetness without borrowal. Swabhavata means without borrowal of sweetness from neighbor. என்ன அவங்க வீட்டில் சுகரே இல்லை, அப்போ இந்த சுகருக்கு என்ன ஸ்வீட்னஸ் கொடுக்க முடியும்? ஸோ ஸ்வபாவதா ஏஷாம், ஒரிஜினல்லி இட் இஸ் ஸ்வீட். therefore there is no need of anya arpakantaram. Arpakantara rahityam. There is no second. Rahitya means what? There is no second sugar to lend the sweetness to the sugar. அப்படி என்ன அர்த்தம்? இந்த சுகருக்கு ஸ்வீட்னஸ் இல்லை, அந்த செகண்ட் சுகருக்கு ஸ்வீட்னஸ் இருக்கு. இப்போ அந்த சுகர் வந்து இந்த சுகருக்கு ஸ்வீட்னஸ் கொடுக்கறதான்னா அப்போ இது சுகரே ஆக முடியாது இல்லையா? இப்போ இந்த சுகரில் ஸ்வீட்னஸ் இல்லை, அந்த சுகர் கொடுக்கறதேன்னு சொன்னேன். அந்த சுகருக்கு ஹூ வில் கிவ் ஸ்வீட்னஸ்? அந்த தேர்டு சுகர். தேர்டு சுகர் கிவ்ஸ் ஸ்வீட்னஸ் டு த செகண்ட் சுகர். செகண்ட் சுகர் கிவ்ஸ் த ஸ்வீட்னஸ் டு த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சுகர். இல்லை, அனவஸ்தா தோஷம் தேவையே இல்லைப்பா. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சுகர் இட் செல்ஃப் ஸ்வபாவதா ஏஷாம் அஸ்தி, ஸ்வீட்னஸ் இஸ் தேர். சிமிலர்லி மாபூத் ததா அனுபாவ்யத்வம். Similarly, you have to supply atmanaha anubhavyatvam. The experienceability of Atma doesn't require. The experienceability of Atma, objectifiability of Atma, knowability of Atma, anubhavyata. Anubhavyata means what? Knowability, objectifiability, experienceability. Mabhut. Ahuhu. Wise people say there is no necessity of experienceability to consciousness because it is ever experience evident. Mabhut anubhavyatvam. Full stop. Then bodhatma tu na hiyate. Bodhatma means Brahman. Brahman is what? Of the nature of consciousness. Bodha means consciousness. Atma means nature. Conscious is of the nature, no, its own nature. Consciousness nature is what? Consciousness. Sugar nature is what? Sweetness. Sugar ani சொன்னாலே salty sugar-ஆ புளிப்பு சுகரானு இருக்குமா என்ன? சுகர்னு சொன்னாலே ஸ்வீட்னு அர்த்தம். கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ் சொன்னாலே கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ்க்கு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ். அரே கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ்ன்னு சொன்னாலே செல்ஃப் எவிடென்ட். ஐ எம் கான்ஷியஸ் ஆஃப் தட் விச் இஸ் கான்ஷியஸ் ஆஃப் எவ்ரி திங். தட்ஸ் வாட் போதாத்மா சைத்தன்ய ஸ்வரூபः ந ஹீயதே. Never be negated. Never be negated. Can you negate yourself? நான் இல்லை అని சொல்ல முடியுமா? நான் இல்லை என்ன, அது எப்படி தெரியுமா? எனக்கு டங் இல்லைன்னு சொன்ன மாதிரி தான். நான் இல்லை అని சொன்ன எப்படி அர்த்தம்? நான் இல்லைன்னு எனக்கு சொல்ல முடியுமா? நமக்கு நாமே சொல்லிக்க முடியுமா? Can you negate yourself? If you negate yourself, it is as good as saying, I have no tongue. Hey, to say I have no tongue, you must have tongue. As you are saying I have no tongue, you have tongue. Similarly, I am consciousness. I can never be negated. Consciousness can never be negated. Na hiyate. It can never be negated. Puriyarado? Are you enjoying? Okay, next shloka. Why it need not be experienced? Swayam jyoti bhavatyesha पुरोस्माद्भासतेऽखिलात् तमेव भान्तमन्वेति तद्भासा भास्यते जगत्. All familiar words. In footnote it is given the first line, Swayam Jyoti Bhavati Eshaha. This consciousness need not be experienced, it need not be conscious of by another consciousness because it is self-evident. Swayam Jyotihi, Swayam Prakashaha. Care of Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 439. Shariraka Brahmanam 439. Yajnavalkya says, Swayam Jyotihi iti eshaha. Eshaha Atma. Swayam Jyotihi, self-evident. Eshaha means Atma. Atma is self-evident. Next, Pura Asmad Bhasate Akhilat. From Nrisimha Uttara Tapaniya Upanishad. These quotations. First line, second half. Pura Asmad Bhasate Akhilat. Akhilat, you have to say, see this entire Akhilat Asmat Pura Bhasate. Appadi Anvayam. Akhilat Asmat Pura. That means the experience of this entire universe, before itself, this consciousness is existent. Akhilat Asmat means before Pura. Pura Asmat Akhilat Bhasate. That before the experience of every experience of this world, of everything, presupposes what? Consciousness. So every experience presupposes what? Consciousness. Every experience presupposes consciousness. So because in every experience what is there? Consciousness. I experience this flower I experience. What do you mean by flower I experience? I know flower. I'm conscious of flower. I'm conscious of flower to get this knowledge. Asmat akhilat pura. Who must be there? Who must be there? I, the consciousness. So before I am going to get the knowledge of the flower, I, the consciousness, must exist. Therefore, who exists first? Flower or myself? Myself. So before every knowledge, putra jnanam, putri jnanam, griha jnanam, sarira jnanam. Before I am getting sarira jnanam, I, the consciousness, must exist. So I exist or not now? I ever exist. Because of me alone, everything is evident. So who is the first? I, the consciousness, am ever first. Everything else is next. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.